The first instinct in Brussels after the shock Brexit vote was to make the British feel what they have done, the former European Union Commissioner Günter Verheugen has admitted, but Mr. Verheugen, who was responsible for our EU enlargement between 1999 and 2004, told BBC Radio 4's Today programme that the feeling had now abated and that he is confident that a good deal will be achieved. He said, "I am confident we will have a reasonable solution." When the shock of Brexit came, the reaction in Brussels was indeed punishment, that the British must feel what they have done, and secondly, more important, it was deterrence. The idea in Brussels was there must be such a tough solution that nobody will have the appetite to repeat it. That mood is now changing. Getty Günter Verheugen. When the shock of Brexit came, the reaction in Brussels was indeed punishment, that the British must feel what they have done. Günter Verheugen. He added, "Business people all over the European Union have recognized that it is a lose-lose situation for both sides. Nobody will win here, and the political objective must not be to find a solution that leaves one side as a winner and the other side as a loser. You must never forget, the UK might leave the European Union, but it remains a European country." Brexit negotiations are currently focused on Britain's future trading relationship with the bloc, with the matters of citizens' rights. The sum of the UK's controversial divorce bill having been settled in December. Last month, the UK and EU reached a joint legal agreement on the terms of a Brexit transition deal. Brexit Secretary David Davis and EU Chief Negotiator Michel Barnier described the agreement as a decisive step towards Britain's exit from the European Union. Mr. Barnier has repeatedly insisted the UK cannot choose to keep the best elements of membership when it quits the bloc. No trade agreement exists that includes financial services, and the City of London will inevitably face curbs on access, he has warned. In response to Mr. Barnier's threats, Brexit Secretary David Davis said a deal that took some areas of the current economic relationship but not others would be cherry-picking. Writing in the Daily Telegraph, he said, "Brexit will allow us to take control of our borders, our money and our laws. We will use the opportunity of an independent trade policy to strike deals with other countries from around the world. The EU might work for countries who have chosen to be members, but at a time when the European Commission itself says that the majority of future global growth will come from outside Europe, it makes sense for Britain to place itself at the cutting edge of new technologies and the regulatory regimes they will require."